New episode. May I come in? I asked softly while knocking at his wooden black door for a few seconds to get a response after walking here for 15 minutes. Come in, baby, he signed with his velvety voice, sending shiver down my spine as I heard his husky voice tone after so long as I opened the door quietly and quickly closed it behind me. I glanced at him standing near his large window, gazing at the forest near the pack house with his hand in his pocket as his serious face made him squint as his eyes in a distance, almost frowning in stress. He finally looked at me, drawing his lips into a thin line before walking up to me and holding my hand gently while I looked up at him with a gentle curiosity. He then pulled me into his deck, suddenly picking me up to place me on it as I clutched his shirt in a surprise and did not speak anything. He then made me wrap my arms around his neck while he pulled me closer and hugged me, taking in my scent after a long day as I could feel his torn body relax and perplexed expression soften. I missed you so much, he whispered into my ear, desperately causing goosebumps to appear on my arms and leg, and I buried my face into his shoulder. I missed you too, I whispered back with adoration, letting his touch and embarrass frustration with his fair hand, as I could feel his heartbeat increasing for my presence, and I kissed his cheek softly. It's okay, I should not have disturbed you. I giggled quietly as he pulled away a little bit to look at me, profusely flashing his tired blue ocean eyes at me with a constant face. You would never interrupt me, baby. The only thing that is disturbing me is working and sitting on that goddamn chair for hours. He groaned in disapproval, cracking his neck while closing his eyes, and I frowned at him. Do you want me to give you a massage? I offered hastily as his eye brightened up at my word. Yes, please. He chippered like a baby, making me laugh as he picked me up to take me to the office coach and made me sit in his lap while he rested his back on his headrest, patiently waiting for me to do something. I first started to massage his muscular arm, feeling its intensity and conscious as it started to unlock itself slowly under my touch, and he rested his hand in my hips, already enjoying the treatment. He closed his eyes and sighed while for the next few minutes I massaged his whole upper body, letting go all of the tightness in his tissues, freeing him from the stress as he groaned in approval occasionally. "A little on our left," he whispered hazily as I did what he instructed before he growled in approval as I found a spot on his shoulder blade. Yes, he accidentally moaned, making me chuckle as his leg shifted under me while his hand gripped me and pulled me closer. "You are so amazing," he crowed while opening his eyes, kissing the tip of my nose softly, which made me snicker as his lips tickled me. "No, you." I pulled that card as he cracked a grin on his face after observing my feature for a few moments. It was like he was trying to study every single details of my face and imprinting it into his mind, which made me bite my lips in embarrassment while do that. He hissed quietly at me while my expression changed into a confused one before one of his hands left my hips, traveled up to my face as his thumb touched my bottom lips in a tease. "Do what?" I asked innocently. "Don't bite your lips, it does things to me," he murmured without any shame while my lips parted in surprise as his thumb grazed my teeth a little bit with no warning as a sudden playfulness and aura surrounded me. I bit his thumb, taking his skin under my teeth lightly without hurting him as he looked at me in amusement. His lips twisted into a mischievous smirk as his other hand circled my cheeks down there, gripping it firmly as I sportly gasped in a surprise, making him free his thumb from my mouth. "Someone's acting naughty," he commented mischievously as my hand rested on his chest before he could pull me any closer. "No, I'm not," I quickly protested while looking away. He immediately gripped my chin and made me look at his piercing eyes, which had So many emotion in them right now. So as I naturally bite my lips in accident, and he crowed at me. That's it. You teased me enough. I told you not to do that. Yet you disobey me. And then he gripped my hair to yank my head a little upward and slammed his lips into mine, making me instantly moan into the kiss as my hand itself wrapped around his neck and my finger played with his hair. His kiss was soft yet very passionate as he held my lips with so much love and adoration. It was unbelievable. He proved how much he missed me in the past few days in this kiss, making me grip his hair too, and he growled in satisfaction from my move. Hold on, stop! I groaned in a back, pulling him away before he could go any further, and he frowned at me. What's wrong? He asked with a disappointment clearly pasted in his eyes, and I chuckled at his lost kitten expression. I'm a little sore still, I whispered while blushing uncontrollably as his expression widened into a very big smile before he smirked at me. I wonder why, he murmured with a silly shrug, pretending to be deep in thought, and I rolled my eyes. I was exercising in the pack house gym. I huffed without any other thought, and his face instantly turned into me in almost furious eyes, and I looked at him confused. I was just. You were exercising not in a castle, but in the gym with all those hormonal men around you, he spat with gritted teeth, and I could not help but snicker. Guess so. I played him as he clenched his jaw and bit his own lips, making me crow in delight. From now on, you are exercising in the castle. And if there's anyone who's supposed to watch, it will be me. Got it? He commanded seriously as I could not hold in my Babe, I was joking. I did not even try to provoke you. I called out between laughs as his eye turned cold and he glared at me. Don't do that to me, baby. Why are you sore then? Because of, slower, he groaned. Because of what? We. Faster, he whined, making me laugh again. Because of what we did a few days ago, I finished as his face turned into a proud, bright smile, probably because I just boosted his ego, and he smirked at me. No, 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 don't taunt me with it now. I quickly stopped him before he could speak, and he snorted. Looks like I had enough mercy on you for you to be even walking now. He chuckled playfully while picking me up again to walk to his desk, and I hugged in his arm while adjusting myself properly. Mercy, mercy, you say, wait till you feel the pain in my thighs. I scoffed. I don't know about the pain, but I would rather feel your thighs instead. Take me, Eve said. Shut up. Your wolf agrees with me. Stop being in my head. Get out. I'm glad you are not in my head, or else all the secret and dirty things we want to do with you would be exposed. He stated before sitting on his chair with bottom on his desk, placing me there properly while coming closer to me. I immediately tried to read his mind, and but he stopped me by creating a wall in his brain to vex me further, making me slap his chest. You cheater, I got just in time. I saved myself from having a very blushing maid beside me. Trust me, baby, you don't want to know what we has to say. He laughed. Oh, I want to know. Try me, I said while crossing my arms. No, he sniffed. We, please take control and tell me what's on your mind. Don't provoke him, baby. We, my sweet kitten, please talk to me. I said innocently, and that did it. If you are going to call me kitten one more time, I will make sure that I take control this time while making you mine so that you actually won't be able to walk. He growled at me and I looked at Tehong's yellow eyes in surprise to see that he actually looked to control. Wait, you were not in control when we were? Not at all. Tehong was too gentle on you. He sneered. Excuse me, mister? Gentle for 3 hours? No, no, no. That's for not gentle, mister. Yes, just you wait next time. It will take you a month to heal. I'm in a heaven. Eve said. Have a mercy, both of you horny dog. Jesus Christ. Trust me, mate. We used Tehong's body to pull himself closer to me as I leaned away in response, and he was not happy with it, so he literally slammed our chests together with his hands around my waist. I will make you feel so good. Feeling sore will become a habit. He smiled, giving me a lingering kiss on my mark, which made my breath hitch. Okay, noted, but can I have my Tehong back, please? I asked with a nervous laugh. You are already wanting him back? We asked in amusement. Yes, I replied with a cheeky smile. You are something else, huh? I thought I would have fun mentioning the list I have with me, specifying the things I wanted to do with your body, he said with a smug. I think I know enough. Please, can I have him back? I asked with my own puppy eyes and his yellow orbs questioning me with a slight star before we silently found my behavior toward him entertaining. And then, without warning, I buried my head into his chest and hugged him. Please, 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 I chanted, my making me chuckle darkly after kissing me on the forehead, tenderly squeezing my body one last time for his sanity before I heard him sign in content as Tehong wrapped his arm around me. Your wolf is nice, I commented. I'm nicer. He rolled his eyes. Yes, my kitten, stop. He warned dangerously. Okay, okay, fine. I actually had something to ask you. I giggled, making him pull away. Could you tell me where Nida is? I asked incoherently, looking down at my lap in the process after uttering those words. His eye instantly narrowed at me while I gave him a friendly smile, waiting for the response. Why do you want to know? He sneered. I just wanted to thank her for what she did. I spoke in a small voice, lifting my gaze to him personally. He was still glaring at me, not so sure whether to tell me or not, and I scoffed. Just please tell me, I won't be long gone. I face palm before he rolled his eyes and started to mind like someone in his mind for the next few seconds, making me fidget with his collar. "She is in the cafeteria bar," he replied in a monotone voice, and I squealed, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be right back. And also, Maya, miss you a lot. Spend time with her when you are free." I immediately rushed while kissing his cheek. "Wait, not so fast," he chuckled while grabbing my arm quickly before I could escape, and I gone. "What now?" I murmured. "I have something for you," he whispered, pulling me into his lap again and taking out something from his drawer in the process while I got comfortable on his thick thighs. "Is it paperwork?" I asked worriedly. "No, silly," he laughed before pulling out a beautiful covered box, and he handed it to me. "What's this?" I questioned. "I don't know. What is it, my dear Yuna?" he asked sarcastically, and I just stared at him in embarrassment before he rolled his eyes. "Gosh, open it," he demanded, and I did just that. And holy moly, was this thing beautiful? Wow. I trailed off, holding the beautiful star pendant in my hand that shined amongst the light in the office, glistening in front of our faces. "This is for you, custom made, and you would better accept it. I'm not taking this back," he growled. "It's look expensive." That's because it is, and I know what you are like. I'm going to repeat myself only once. I'm not taking it back, he defended, and I even gave up on protesting. This is too much. I said what I said. You have to wear it all the time. Just take my gift, baby, he pleaded while signing. Is this real? Of course it's real. Why would I give you a fake diamond? He rolled his eyes. This is just Kimiona. Oh boy. Okay, fine. I grumbled in a defeat, still eyeing the masterpiece in my hand as after a few minutes he took it. "Move your hair," he instructed as I immediately obeyed him and moved my hair away from my neck, and he proceeded to come way too close to my face and my lips and purposely taking his time to put the necklace on me. Why a star? I asked curiously as his eyes met mine in a second. Ever since I met you in a playground, leading me up to that and being in London, I have seen four shooting stars in total. Every time I would see them, I would wish to meet you. So in the end, finally, you become my star who fell from the sky to came back to me. That's I could not even form words at this point after digesting his confession to me, as naturally my eyes become watery and he smiled warmly in front of me. That's so sweet. As I said, I'm nicer, always the best for the love of my life. You are going to make me cry, then cry. No, he snored. There, he announced, pulling away from my face, making it dangle from my neck, as I instantly fell in love with it the second I saw it, and I cupped into my hand like it's my treasure. It looked beautiful on you, just as expected, he murmured while eyeing the sparkling star-shaped diamond in my hand. But I did not get you anything. Nonsense. I don't want anything other than you. I love you, baby. I love you too, that day. And then we kissed again, sealing everything we have ever had again together, making this the best kiss in my life. As he completely melted me into his pool of heat. Hey, are you free to talk? I asked the woman in front of me politely as she started at the window in her corner seat to pass time. Fiddling with her fingers, she turned to me in surprise, not expecting me to see me, and immediately got up to bow before smiling nervously. Good afternoon, Luna, she started professionally, and I quickly made her stand up straight. Good afternoon, and please call me Yona, I instated happily, and she stood up straight in front of me with another warm smile. Is there anything I can help you with? She asked curiously. Oh, I just wanted to talk to for a few minutes. That is, if you are not busy, I hope I'm not disturbing you, I murmured to myself. Of course not. Please have a seat. I will get you some coffee along with mine. Does a latte sound good? She asked while confirming and pulling me into a seat and giving me another smile before I nodded, and she headed toward the cafeteria. Wow, she does not look like she did a few days ago. We do have to admit you should not stay in the office for a bit longest to no mates list. Eve crowed in frustration. I think my ear have had a fair share of dirty talks today, Eve. I rolled my eyes. No, we have not. I knew I should have take control. I can't wait for him to. No, 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 no. You voice is annoying. You love my singing. I love his. Here you go. Nida laughed nervously before sitting down a warm cup of me, and I smiled at her as show of gratitude. Thank you. I commented blowing some air into the hot liquid before taking a good sip on it, feeling energized. So, what do you want to talk about? She questioned while taking her own sip. I wanted to say thank you for what you did in the courtroom. It was honestly amazing. You are a lifesaver. I chuckled while she sneered in response. All in a day's work. It was honestly very predictable. How so? We got multiple call record outside the pack from the Cindy's phone number. It was pretty clear she was talking to the refugee, and we knew she was up to something, so we had to spy on her, and voila, she cheered, making me laugh. How is she now? Waiting for her trial. Alpha Jane will decide her fate along with Alpha Taehyung in a couple of days. Till then, she is enjoying in herself with her friends. She coughed at the end of her sentence. Here, I gave her a tissue and she gladly accepted it. Thank you. Are you okay? I asked hurriedly as she coughed in firstly. Yeah, yeah. I think I choked on my coffee. She chuckled, making me sign in real life. But seriously, thank you. Oh God, I felt my throat throb. Now I started to cough on my drink and she widened her eyes at me. I think it's my turn to give you a tissue, she laughed weakly before giving me one, and I desperately took it to muffle my cough. Thank, oh my goodness, I groaned. She then started to wince and clutch her stomach as my own belly started to tremble in pain. What's going on? She croaked out in panic, and I shook my head on, not knowing what's happening. The coffee, someone drugged us, she whimpered in discomfort as she was slowly losing consciousness while with me almost following her. No, don't you know, I did, but my eyelid felt heavy on their own as the last sight I saw was the blank her head on the table before my head collapsed on the wood.